Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see today, I've got a different setting. It's because we moved to a new house. I'll do a house. Okay, we did a house tour, but I'll do a finished house tour in our main channel, Audacia and Andrew. So if you haven't subscribed there, go to the channel and subscribe so you can see how we finished this new place. But today, as you can see, the title is That Time I Dated My Pastor's Son. Today's tea, it's gonna be good. Already I'm enjoying my tea. Make sure that you've got your own tea, or you've got a glass of champagne or some wine. Sit and relax, because wow, this story, yeah. So I'm not trying to harm any people. I'm just talking about my story, what happened to me growing up. And yeah, and I'm not gonna mention anyone's name. So yeah, I grew up in church. I think I started going to church when I was like 11 years old. I was introduced to church by a friend of mine. So I used to go to Abba's Zalwani church. So hashtag a diary of a church girl. So when you go to church, we're told that you can't date. Dating is a sin. So what's gonna happen? But you are prepared. They're preparing you or teaching you to be a good wife one day, and you're gonna get married. And they say the brothers in the church are gonna pick which one they want, and if they pick you, you're very lucky. You should just accept, and yeah, you're gonna get married. So that's what we were taught in church, to aspire to get married. I think marriage was a big deal, but for some reason I wanted more in life, more than just to be married. And for me, I guess because I loved love, it was all about love, not just to get married for the sake of, oh, I've got a ring, look at me, or I've got a big wedding. So for me, I was like, I want more in life. And I think I was more ambitious, more than to think that marriage is success. And I've never looked at marriage like that. And I always tell girls, young girls, I'm like, you know, getting married, yes, it's a blessing, it's a beautiful thing, but you shouldn't it shouldn't be like the ultimate success, the only thing in your life that you want to get married, and you're not working on yourself. You don't have dreams of your own. You don't have passion. You're not working towards something, you know. After you get married, what about you? What about your identity as a person? Okay, let me not preach. Let me get back to my story. So when I was 13 years old, I started having, you know, growing up, puberty. I started having feelings to Pastor Son, which is like a crush or feelings, I don't know. Looking at each other, he was like the one who sings in front and all that, and it was just like, he said he had a crush on me too, and I had a crush on him. Oh my god, I remember praying, saying, because our pastor would say, you need to pray for your man, you need to pray for a good man. I remember praying and being specific in my prayer, saying, not pastor, God, please bless me with this man. I would mention his name. I'm like, this is the one I want to marry. I don't think there's any other person that I want to marry on who's good enough for me. I think this is the love of my life, and this is it. Poor little Audacia. Okay. Yeah, so it was like years after years, but there was a time where I felt like I was sinning. I remember I fasted and prayed. I'm like, God, makes these feelings to go away. I feel like I am sinning, I'm doing something wrong, please, I don't want to do this. I don't know how many times I fasted and prayed for the feelings to this Pastor Son to go away, and it was not going away, and it was just becoming worse. I'm like, is this a sign? Maybe God wants me to marry this person. And we went to varsity. So when we went to varsity, we had freedom, you know. The pastor was not there, church people were not there, so we didn't go to the same varsity, of course, but it was not far from like my varsity and where he was studying. It was not far from each other. We could just like, it was like a 30 minutes or an hour away, I don't remember. So we got to meet each other, and we got to talk, and we got to say, okay, we're gonna date. And it was wow, did we kiss? Yeah, we kissed. Oh, I felt like I sinned. Oh my god, just in case I'm going to hell. Yeah. Then when I started talking to him about my dreams and what I want to be in life, and he was not supportive, and he was just laughing at me, and he was more interested in like doing more than just kiss. And I was disappointed because I'm thinking, okay, brother is holy, and if you date a brother from church, I mean, it's like courtship kind of vibes, and you can't, you know, have sex before marriage, and you need to wait until you get married. But when the brother was pursuing other things, and I was like, no, this brother is not holy. I'm not gonna be with this brother. And yeah, I think that also made me to question certain things. And also I found out that he was also just cheating on me with another girl, and I was just like, ooh, brother. And I was just like, no. And what turned me off more than everything is that we didn't have anything in common. It was just feelings. We couldn't be friends or have a conversation, or like him being he was not even supportive of my dreams, as I said. Then I was like, I'm not gonna be with this brother. It's not gonna happen. I think, I don't know, these feelings, no, God, I had to make a decision. I had to follow my dreams. I broke up with him. I dumped him. I remember he went to tell other brothers that, oh, Aldacia lost out. She could have been married by now. Because he married young, you know. After we broke up, maybe 2 years later, he got married. And I wasn't about that life. And he was like, I lost. As if marriage is an achievement. Oh, yeah. So at some point later, brother said he regretted the decision he made. He wished we could have been together and all that. And it was too late, because and even then I didn't have a boyfriend or married or whatever when he was telling me all those things. But it's just, I realized that we want different things in life, and I'm very ambitious. I've got dreams, and if I'm gonna be with a partner, I want someone who's gonna be supportive and who's want me to be successful, and who's not intimidated by my ambition. So yeah, that's my story, what happened. And in all of this, the lesson that I learned, and what I can tell you young women out there, is that do not rush into marriage. You know, enjoy yourself, date as much as you can. Just be careful. I mean, like, use condom. And you know, find yourself and know what you want out of a man. Don't settle. Like, marriage, don't rush into marriage. And most importantly, work on yourself, work on your dreams, work on your career, build something for yourself. Because the moment you start becoming a wife, you start becoming a mother, it's a bit difficult to still want to build those things. Not impossible, but it's just difficult. But while you're still in your 20s, travel the world, see people, you know, enjoy your life, so that when you come and settle, you know, you don't regret. You're like, okay, I have lived. You know, I always tell my friends, I'm like, you know what, I don't mean like wish, like I'm like, oh, I missed the club life, or I want to go to a club or whatever, because I have lived, darling. I have done everything that I wanted in life. If tomorrow I would die, I would say, you know what, I've lived my life and I'm happy and I'm content. So, and being a mom and being a wife, and I'm just still happy. And I'm like, you know what, when I look back, I don't feel like I'm left out of anything, you know. So I just feel like, as a young person, you need to love your life. If you're single, enjoy being single. If you're dating, date as much as you want. And yeah, and just be responsible when you're doing it. And also just focus on your career. Don't let boys, don't let relationship be on your way of your success, of your dreams. Because you being successful, you having goals and your dreams, those should be your #1 priority. So yeah, I'll end my story here. This was a short story. I didn't want to say a lot of things because I just respect people, and some of them are married and I don't want to say a lot. Hopefully I didn't say a lot. Yeah, and yeah, that was my first relationship. Yeah, my first boyfriend. But yeah, nothing happened. No, we didn't do more than just kiss. Yeah, because girl was like, I am gonna be continuing being a good church girl back in the days. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye bye.